Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Atomos Tarot, and today's question is, should you give them another chance? So I have three piles to choose from. I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1 is with the Green Aventurine, and then Tarot of the Divine, and then pile 2 is Clear Quartz with Curious Creatures Tarot, and then pile 3 is Golden Tiger's Eye with Black Tarot. I'll give you a second to choose which one you most resonate with, so that could be the cards, the crystals, or whatever, and then pick that timestamp down below. Hi there, pile 1, you picked the Green Aventurine and Tarot of the Divine. So before I get into your Oracle cards, I do want to get a vibe check of your person to make sure you have the right pile. And so if that vibe check resonates with you, then you know you've picked the right pile. Otherwise, you might need to pick another pile or find a different reading on my channel. But yes. Okay. Some Oracle cards to get a vibe check of your person. What is the problems person? Okay. That's too many. What is Palon's person like? Palon's person like? Okay. The whale. Palon's person like? Okay. Okay. What is Palon's person like? Okay. Palon's person like? Okay, so I have figure 19, butterfly weed, leave me, let me go, and figure 2, lavender, devotion, distrust. Okay, so I feel like your person is very much an introvert. I think they like their solitude. I think they like their alone time. They can be quite independent. I think sometimes they can be quite lonely, but I feel like they have a a very small knit group of friends. And with that small knit group of friends, it's very much extreme loyalty, extreme devotion, extreme love between them. This is a person that prioritizes quality over quantity of friends. And so they don't care about pleasing other people. They just care about making sure that they feel like the friends that they have and value in their lives feel loved um, and respected. And I think they have a hard time letting people in. I think your person has a lot of depth as well. Just because whales can go pretty deep. And also they could just really like music or singing. They could like having a long time and just chilling out and listening to music and not wanting anybody's attention. They feel very introverted. And I think, for example, like the pandemic, while it hit everybody hard, I think your person, because they were more introverted to begin with, wasn't as hit as hard as some other people were. Um, I feel like with the distrust in this lavender, I think they don't trust people very often. I think they have a hard time letting people in, and I think um the person, when they do let you in, um they are just so genuinely kind and sweet, and they literally give everything. I think they have a little bit of people pleasing tendencies, but only to the people that they genuinely love and care about in their lives. And I think they only let people, like the people that is in their lives, I feel like don't take advantage of them, so that's great. um I think your person might have a lot to go through or is going through a lot. Maybe just went through some sort of traumatic situation and is trying to still figure things out. So the whale card is a water sign, so that's Pisces, Scorpio, and Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So that could mean that you're these signs, or your person's these signs, or just extra confirmations. If you're not any of those signs, that's okay too. That's just for confirmation for people who need it. But yeah, I feel like your person, yeah, doesn't let people in, and maybe enjoys traveling a lot too. So, but yeah. Also, it's interesting because in these cards, sometimes I write extra things to fill space, or because I felt drawn to, and I'm really being drawn to the word here, family. So I think that they really genuinely care about family. They are very, or they might have the trauma regarding their family, but family seems very important to them in some aspect, either in terms of like their family has given them trauma and they're trying to break away from that, or not. They could have this might be for just like a few specific people or one specific person, but I think they might have like a butterfly tattoo. But yeah. Anyways, if that sounds like your person, we're gonna get into the question and answering the question now. So I'm just gonna put these to the side like that. No, you can't see that at all. Here we are. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna answer the question now. So Tarot of the Divine. Ooh. And sorry if you hear any like talking in the background. I don't live alone. Oh my gosh, what is this? Okay. Maybe you could have had a lot of false starts with your person, because sometimes when I'm shuffling the cards, or yeah, when I'm shuffling the cards, I sometimes get extra messages. So it could be that you and your person had a little bit of some false starts, but okay. So should pile one give their person another chance? Okay, that's Ace of Cups in reverse. Should pile one give their person a second chance or another chance? Should pile one give their person another chance? Should pile one give their person another chance? Give their person another chance. Should pile one. Okay, that's the Hermit in reverse. Should pile one give this person another chance? Okay, that's the World card, and everything just fell out. Should pile one give that person another chance? Okay, Six of Cups, King of Cups, and Ten of Wands. Okay. Okay. And at the back of the deck, I have the Page of Coins in reverse. Okay. I think you've been going over and over and over in your head whether or not you want to give this person another chance. It doesn't feel like this person has necessarily done anything wrong, but it doesn't feel like they've done anything right either. I think they've constantly have used the excuse. It's not an excuse. This seems like this is legitimately happened in this person's life, and I think you can trust when they're saying that they are having a very tough time, because that's what I felt when I was getting a vibe check of your person. I think they've told you that they're having a very hard time and they can't give more to you, kind of thing. I think I'm having a feeling that you've already had some sort of relationship or situationship with your person, and you felt like this person might have been a little cold or distant or greedy towards you, but at the same time, when they're very present, they're so genuinely kind and sweet to you. It honestly feels like y'all could be like have some sort of deeper soul connection, or deeper lessons that you have to learn from each other, because with the Six of Cups here, I always think about this as like almost like a soulmate card, and it's just like a genuinely nostalgic, sweet, caring card. Y'all could be childhood friends, or it could feel like you've known each other for a very, very long time. I'm often not drawn to this mountain in the background of this card, but I'm also like, I'm very drawn to the background noises of what's happening in this card, and usually I'm not. And so I feel like you or they tend to nitpick things about the relationship or things that have gone wrong, and I think it's part of you is just really overthinking it in your head, like constantly overthinking it, and it's gotten to the point where it's not helpful. And yeah, with this mountain, I think you're feeling like there's such a big future struggle if you end up with this person or something like that. And I think you're making things a lot more complicated in your head than they need to be, or your person is. Because like, for example, with this Hermit in reverse, upright, it means like you're taking that time, doing that inner work, doing that proper solitary work, and like doing so effectively. But then with it in reverse, it makes me feel like you're almost not doing that actual work, or you're doing it too much to the point that it's becoming detrimental. You could be distracting yourself. Also with this Ace of Cups in reverse, you could be distracting yourself a lot of the time. So like just scrolling on TikTok and stuff. and that could be your alone time, but it's not really alone time. It's more of a distraction than actually, like, I feel like you've gotten to the point where you kept overthinking this and overanalyzing this that you don't, it's just confusing. Um, Maybe in the past, with this page of coins here, they've taken you for granted, or you feel like they've taken you for granted, because the story of this page is that she was really taken advantage of by the community and stuff, and so the gods took her away and like gave her a beautiful field and stuff with these goat, moose, elk things or whatever. um I Yeah, then with it in reverse makes me feel like, I feel like one point, because this Queen of Cups is upright and this King of Cups is reversed, I feel like at one point you did feel like good counterparts, or you felt like this person really understood you. Um, and you're trying to be empathetic and understanding of this person's situation, but I think you're getting to the point where you're just like, do I even want this anymore? Is this worth something I want pursuing? Because it feels like this person is super distant with me, super doesn't want me to enter their space and things like that. Um, and and I think at one point it felt super like the Ace of Cups is the beginning of a new romantic love and stuff like that. Uh, and at one point I think it did feel like that, but with it in reverse, you're just like, do I still feel those romantic feelings for this person, or things? And I think you're really, really overthinking it. So giving them another chance. I think I think what I'm really getting at is, I know it's easier said than done to just like stop overthinking the situation. Obviously, that's easier said than done. But I think you're being called to just like let things flow. Like stop trying to overanalyze everything. Stop trying to find all the tiny details about the relationship so that you can justify why you give this person another chance or why you don't give another person another chance. And I think it's really about examining, do you still actually feel like this person makes you happy or not? And don't care about what the other people in your lives are going to think. Like, even if you've broken up with this person like 10 times or whatever, but like it's really just up to you, because I think you're at that point where you're really, really overthinking it and you're in all the details. And I have some really beautiful cards in here, right? Like the World, the Six of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, Page of Coins, like, but they're kind of, a lot of them are in reverse. Um, and so I think like, yeah, you're really, really overthinking this. And I think with this Ten of Wands, like maybe start looking at the, like what feels like a burden to you. So this could be in your general life or with this person. Like, what is making you feel unhappy about this person or this situation or things like that? Or because it feels like this person has a lot going on in their life, emotionally and personally. And it seems like you're ready for more, but this person isn't quite at the same place as you yet. And so it's like kind of up to you whether or not you want to be patient and wait for this person, or if you're ready to move on. And I think um, even if you do move on, you're still gonna get the love you deserve, and the life you deserve. You're not gonna be missing out on anyone, or you're not gonna be, yeah, you're not gonna miss out on anybody. And I think part of you really, really understands that this person would be loyal to you. This person would be good with you. This person could be good with you, but you can't fall in love with a potential. Or maybe you've already seen that in the past, and that's why you're like, I know this person can do this stuff, but if they're not willing to work on it with you, it's kind of like almost, it feels a little one-sided, like not one-sided, because it does feel like your person has genuinely strong feelings for you, because a lot of strong cards, a lot of genuinely sweet cards have come up that I consider sweet cards came up. um and I think your person thinks the world of you. I think they also feel like a deeper connection with you, and that's why they can't um let you go or leave you alone. And yet with this butterfly weed here, leave me, let me go, I think they're used to other people either just leaving them, or used to other people, or like giving the responsibility to the other person to let them go or cut the ties or stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want the responsibility of ending a relationship if they feel like it's not working. because again, I feel like there's a little bit of people pleasing tendencies within them. Um, I want to get some more confirmation about your situation and whether or not you should give them another chance. Should they give that person another chance? Should they give that person another chance? Nope. So I have the quail and gooseberry in reverse, anticipation. Yeah, I think you're at this point where you're like waiting and waiting and waiting, and like the anticipation and the sparks or the lovely aspects of it is kind of going away. And I think like, yeah, part of you understands like this person could be a really great potential partner, but it's just like kind of losing its spark. Like I said with this Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like you used to feel all of that new love romantic things, but now it's feeling like, is it even worth it? One more card. Let's do one more card. Oh, that's too many. Okay. Should pile. Give their person another chance. Should pile one. Give their person another chance. Should pile one. Give their person another chance. And then I have the deer and oat healing. Okay. I feel like you might be at a point where you're ready to move on. You're like at that last conversation kind of thing, you know? Like I'm feeling like you are wondering whether or not you should bring up that last conversation of what do you want or what are you expecting in our relationship kind of thing, and seeing what they respond to so that you can know whether or not you need to move on and start healing and stop overthinking things. And yeah, I think you're at a point where you're kind of done with this person, and yet part of you just has genuine love for this person. And it doesn't mean you have to be in love with this person, but I think you have genuine care and compassion and empathy for this person and their situation. But it's also, you need to be also kind to yourself, and you also need to understand that you wanting love is not a bad thing, and it's okay to want different things at different times or the same times or whatever. Yeah, I want to get some channeled love messages from your person. So maybe get more of what they're feeling. Ooh. Okay. One's person want to say to Pile One? What does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? Ooh, okay. What does Pile One's person want to say to Pile One? Oh, whoa. What does Pile One's person? What does Pile One's person like to say to Pile One? Be my boo. Okay. What does Pile One's person like to say to Pile One? Just tell me if you want me to leave or stay. Yeah, I think they're putting the responsibility on you. I need to distract ourselves from our connection. I was talking about distractions, and I thought maybe it was you who was needing to distract yourself from this connection because you keep overthinking it. And I think there's a lot of mirroring energy too. I think your person is also wanting to distract themselves a lot. Ooh. Pile One's person. What would Pile One's person like to say? Oh, too many. What would Pile One's person like to say? I tell my friends about you. Yeah, I think, and like I was saying, they seem like they have a very strong, close-knit group of friends. What would Pile One's person like to say to Pile One? What would Pile One's person like to say to Pile One? Can I hold your hand? And one more. What would Pile One's person like to say to Pile One's person? I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, I feel like your person feels a little like flighty, but not flighty. They don't seem like they're bad at, well, maybe they're bad at communication, but it doesn't feel like they're intentionally bad with communication. I think that they're used to, yeah, again, putting the responsibility on other people instead of them in the relationships. And yeah, I think your person does have very strong feelings for you. And I think you have a lot of fun with each other because, like, even with like, be my boo, can I hold your hand? That's very sweet. Very not childlike, but vulnerable and innocent and sweet and cute kind of ways of expressing love or affection. So I feel like y'all have a lot of fun with each other too. And so that's why I feel like it's hard for you to decide like whether or not you're ready to move on from this person or not, because you know that this person's sweet. You have a great time with this person and you know this person's going through it right now, but you have to put yourself first is what I'm gonna say. Also with this green adventuring crystal, and also with this meadow things, I'm thinking that your advice is kind of to like go out into nature or take a hike or take some sort of walk, look at the scenery around you. It's okay, take a deep breath, take some time for yourself, instead of doing that distraction on TikTok or whatever. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I felt really called to say that. um but yeah, I think that's everything I have for you, Pile One. If that resonated, please leave a like and comment down below your situation. I love hearing everybody's specific situations about their readings. I love that. If you would like more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button so you get notified for whenever I post a new video. But yeah, if that's everything, thank you so much for watching, Pile One. I'll see you hopefully in the next video. Bye. Hi there, Pile Two. You picked clear quartz and the Curious Creatures Tarot. So before I get into your tarot cards, I do want to get a vibe check of your person to make sure that it resonates with you. So if it sounds like your person, then you might want to, then you have the right pile. Otherwise, you might want to pick a different pile to see which one resonates more. And then, yeah, so we'll start with Oracle cards to get a vibe check of your person, and we'll go from there. Also, if your person sounds like you, it could be that very indicative of very strong mirroring energy, but yeah. Okay. Pile. What is Pile 2's person like? What is Pile 2's person like? Oh, okay, too many. What is Pile 2's person like? Pile 2's person like? Pile 2's person like? Okay, the rabbit. So that is, I believe that's a earth sign in this deck. And so that would be Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. You could be any of those signs, or your person could be any of those signs, or if you're not any of those signs, that's okay too. It could just be extra confirmation for those who need it. Okay, I'm already getting a vibe of running away or a little bit of fear. Like with all of this red, it's a very fearful energy, but also it could be a very lusty energy too. Okay. And then we have Amaryllis, Pride, Determination. Okay. Oh, and then we have Figure 30, Snapdragon, Deception, just graciousness and strength. Okay, yeah, I feel like your person has quite a bit of ego or quite a bit of pride. Yeah, I think they are quite determined and they can be very, very strong-willed, but your person feels a little, not manipulative, but feels a bit manipulative. I think they get very, very defensive really, really quickly. I think that they, wait, did I say defensive? That says deception. So yeah, I think your person gets defensive quite easily. I think they're quick to snap at people, because with the Snapdragon, it makes me feel like they're quick to confront people or whatever, but they also run away from situations that are real and where actual communications need to be brought up or their faults are brought up. I think on the inside, they like portraying themselves as a really big, bold, vibrant person, but they feel like on the inside it's very, very small. Yeah, I think they have a lot of fear, but they like pretending like they don't. I think they can be quite generous and kind with people, but yeah, there's a lot of like this running away, because like, you know, rabbits, when they get scared they just bolt and run away quickly, and in this stance this rabbit is like alert and ready to run away. Um, I think your person, yeah, doesn't like confrontation. Not real, not not real confrontation. They're okay with things where it's just things that they know they can win, or things that are not necessary, or things that are not really necessary. Yeah, not necessary to fight over. Um, yeah, they could have a lot of pride or ego, um, and yet have nothing to really back that up, not the substance, not the actual strength to back it up. And I think your person can be determined and strong and things like that. And I think a lot of people do depend on them, but it's just, yeah, I think they can be quite grounded, practical, materialistic, but they could like branded names as well. They might like going to parties, things like that. Yeah, there's a lot of fear that's being like shoved or repressed feeling, um, is what I'm getting. But yeah. Um, so if that sounds like your person, I'm gonna get into the cards now. Hmm, interesting. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, and I think with this clear quartz, they lack a lot of clarity in their life, and I think they kind of take a lot of things as personal attacks, but yeah. And maybe that's why, like, y'all got in a lot of arguments with each other, or this person would never see, like, the things that they did wrong, or they have, like, kind of like a victim mentality sometimes. And I think that's frustrating to you. Maybe y'all have been in an on and off relationship before, or something like that. Like, it doesn't feel like a very new connection. Or, yeah. Anyways, what did it pile? Oh, right away. Pile 2. Should they stay or give them another chance? 5 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and 5 of Cups upright. Okay. Okay. The Moon. Okay. 9 of Cups. Wow, there's a lot of cup energy here. A lot of cup energy. Okay, so that's 9 of Cups. Wow. And then I have King of Pentacles and Temperance. Wow. Okay. Okay, this is interesting because I feel like these 2 cards match each other really well. These 2 cards match each other really well, and these 2 cards match each other really well. Yeah, and then at the back of the deck, ooh. Okay, so this fell off the top. I think this probably wants to be the back energy here, King of Swords, but I will take this 9 of Wands down here. Wow, interesting. Okay, so I feel like you and your person, honestly, like either y'all have been in a relationship before, or y'all were each other's like wish fulfillment or dream, or like it felt like a very perfect relationship. But I think sometimes your person's ego or pride has gotten into the way of the relationship, and y'all start to focus on all the negative or bad stuff about it. Or maybe you're doing that where you just keep focusing on all these bad stuff, and you're like, well, this person's not treating me this way, so they must be a very bad person. And then with this Moon and Temperance, so the Moon is Pisces, Temperance is Sagittarius, so fire, water, and then Cups, a lot of water signs, so that's water is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, and also some earth energy. With this King of Swords being the back of the deck energy, I'm feeling like you have to tell this person how you're feeling, right? And you have to do so in a way that is very, very, like, no room for interpretations or misinterpretations. Like, you have to be very blunt, or not blunt, what's the word? Because this person can become very defensive, so you have to be very, like, you can't let this person rely on inferencing. Like, you have to be very upfront about it. You have to be very, like, this person's not going to pick up on all the subtle things about what you're trying to say to them. Okay. And I think with this moon thing, there's some, and also with this clear quartz, there's some sort of lack of clarity that's happening, or some sort of like shadows or secrets that are going on that it feels like that y'all are not really communicating stuff properly. And I think you both have to be patient with each other. Also, it's very interesting that I held my clear quartz like this because I've never done that in my entire life. So maybe y'all smoke, or your person smokes, you smoke, or there could be some sort of substance abuse or drug addiction happening here. I think you and your person have a really like wonderful connection. Like, genuinely, I think you have a wonderful connection with your person, and I think they also view you very, very, very highly. Like, I think you are basically their wish fulfillment. You are basically their two of cups. Like, you're basically their love. And they kind of see like you ruling the world together with this like King of Pentacles. However, with this Knight of Wands energy, this like with this lioness like yelling and also with this wolf howling, and also there's like there seems to be opposites too. So like these are like it's a cat and a dog. This is like a fire sign and a fire sign and a water sign, a cat and a dog. I feel like y'all are not, sometimes you don't see eye to eye with each other, and I think that comes down to poor communication. I honestly think that, like, again, you can do whatever you want and stuff, but I honestly don't see many red flags to make you and your person not try something again. I think what's wrong is that y'all are not, Hermit in reverse. Y'all are not either taking that a long time to actually figure out what you want and what you need from the relationship, and actually communicating effectively what you want and what you need from the relationship. I think this is more of a communication problem than it is should I give them another chance or not? Because I feel like when you actually like talk through everything, it will bring a lot of clarity to the situation. And I think you're also being drawn to be like kind about it or be patient about how you communicate things, because I think you have two very different communication styles. Like, you and your person have two very different communication styles. I know it's an animal deck, but like the thing that I was most drawn to in these animal decks was the moon, like this wolf versus cats. You know what I mean? Even though these two cups, they're both dolphins, but like you could get there, but it's feeling like, or you were there, but it's feeling like you have different communication style. With this fear, it could be that they very much fear losing you, or fear that you are going to leave them. And I think you, again, you're probably contemplating, if you're at this reading, like, should I leave them or should I just try to give them another chance? Maybe they really messed up in the past and they're feeling very scared that you're never going to take them back, is what I'm getting. Like, that could be where a lot of that fear is coming from as well. I do want to get some clarity, an extra confirmation from another deck. Yeah, okay, so should pile one, give that person another chance. Should pile one, give that person another chance. Should pile one, give that person another chance. Should pile one. Oh, pile one, I meant pile two. Should pile two, give that person the chance. Should pile two. There's also there's no reversals anyway, anywheres either. So, again, there's this need to be just completely upfront and go with that original meaning. Just like be straightforward. Yeah, very straightforward, not blunt. Straightforward is the word I was looking for. Ooh, okay, 3 cards came out. I'll take all 3. So I have the lizard and the pitcher plant, and that is stagnation in reverse. Yeah, I think a lot is going on, and I think there's this forced pause moment, and also with this, like, it reminds me of like the Hermit in reverse here. There's this like kind of need for a forced pause, because you need to really figure out whether or not this person brings you that joy and happiness still, or that wish fulfillment still, and that's something you want, or if they've really hurt you in the past and you just can't get over it. And I think a lot of it comes to very, very forward, straight communication. Here we have the bee and pomegranate productivity. I think your person's not being very productive right now. I think that they're just having a hard time. I think either you leaving them, or maybe this pause is hitting them hard because of this fear that you're gonna leave them or something. There's some sort of fear happening here. And or maybe you or just feel like you're not being productive and you're just like, and I think just be patient and kind to yourself too if you're not being as productive as you want to be. Also with the pomegranates, that always makes me think of a very like lustful or fertile card. So you could have been also trying with kids, or you could have kids with this person. But yeah, anyways, and then we have the opossum and the peony. Bashfulness. Again, with it in reverse, there is no need for bashfulness here. Be as straightforward as possible in your communication is what I'm getting. And I think that will clear up a lot of things with you. Like if you think your person has gotten it, they have not gotten it. You have to communicate again with them. In terms of like what you need, what you want, be very, very clear and concise. And like if you're manifesting things too, also be very, very clear and concise with what you want and have clear images, clear pictures, clear ideas about what you want from the universe or what you want in a relationship, what you want for XYZ. Yeah, I'm gonna get some channeled love messages and then we're gonna end up reading there, but yeah, some channeled love messages. What would pile two's person like to say to pile two? What would pile two's person like to say to pile two? Oh, okay. How many cards is that? Oh my gosh, I love you. You give me butterflies and no. So this no again, the fact that it's in pink and also with this pink and red, there's some sort of fear, like, no, please don't leave me. No, I don't want you to go. No, like, I think your person is very, very fearful that you're going to go. And again, no, there's no room for any sort of misinterpretations in your communication. Like, you have to be very clear is what I'm getting. Also, you could have been thinking of a specific question and that could be the answer to it. So no, could be the answer you're thinking of. Yeah, again, your person has very, very strong feelings for you. Also with this Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups, of course, they have very strong feelings. So, yeah, even King of Pentacles, Temperance, Moon, yeah, very, very strong emotions towards you. Also, like a lot of your spread was very water, very cups energy. Here, you're the only connection I'm entertaining right now. Yeah, I really believe that. I don't think that this person has, at least at this point, is not trying to trick you or try to find anybody else. I think they've pretty much set their mind on you. And I think you're the person who has kind of like that decision power here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. That is so funny. Again with this weird duality thing that's going on, yes and no, with cat or dog and things like that. I think again, this comes to a communication problem that y'all are having. I think also with this yes here, you could have been thinking of another question or thinking of a question now, and the answer is yes. Yes, they want you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I want to keep you in my life. Yes, I hope you give me another chance, kind of thing. Yeah, I'm scared of reaching out. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I think y'all have to communicate better, or you don't even have to communicate with this person if you don't want to. And I think again with this this fear energy from your person, it's like, yeah, there's maybe that's where also that some of that fear is coming from. I think they're very scared of losing you. I think they feel very fearful that they've missed an opportunity with you, a chance with you, because you were basically everything they wanted, and maybe they messed up, or maybe they couldn't give you what you needed at the time. And I think they're really, really scared of reaching out and communicating with you because y'all have arguments before, like it's yes and no. It's a very like different, you both just have a different style of communication, both have different ideas, and it's just like there's no in between of like how, yeah, I feel like there's the big issue here is like communication. And I think part of that comes from this person's pride or ego. And I think maybe in the past they had a very, very strong ego and pride, but like losing you is making them very fearful that like maybe this pride wasn't worth it or wasn't good for me. Something like that. But yeah, anyways, yeah, and also with you, you need to be also kind and patient with communication as well, because it's not going to be perfect, and y'all have to figure things out if you decide to give this person another chance or not. But I feel like your person has very, very strong energy, and I think you also want to make things work, but you're scared of it going badly again, or they've really hurt you in the past before. Anyways, thank you so much for watching pile 2. If that resonated, please leave a like and comment down below your specific situations. I love to hear the specific situations, or anything you want to comment down below. That's cool too. If you would like more readings done by me, please press the subscribe button so you get notified for whenever I post a new video. But if that's everything, thank you so much for pile 2, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye. Hi there, pile 3. You picked the Golden Tiger's Eye and Black Tarot. So before I get into your tarot cards, I do want to get a vibe check of your person to make sure that you have the right pile. So we're going to do that with Oracle cards. If that sounds like your person, then you'll know you have the right pile. Otherwise, you might want to pick a different pile to see which one resonates more, or pick a different video on my channel to find other messages if you need that. But yeah, so I'm going to get to some Oracle cards to get a vibe check of your person, and then we'll go from there. Okay, pile 3. Okay, what is pile 3's person like? Pile 3's person like? Pile 3's person like? Pile 3's person like? Person like? Pile 3's person like? Pile 3's person like? I have the horse and the lamb. Okay, interesting. So while I was shuffling the card, I felt very patient is what I was getting. So these are both earth signs, so that's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. That doesn't mean you have to be any of these signs or your person has to be any of these signs. That's just extra confirmations if you are and your person is. I think your person is very sweet, very innocent in a way, or naive in a lot of ways. I think they're very, very intuitive, very spiritual, or you could be very spiritual as well, and I might be picking that up from you. But yeah, with this like here, right on their forehead and all of this above their head, I think they have very strong crown chakras, or very strong head chakras, or spirit chakras, because I feel like they're quite smart, and they can be quite out there with their ideas. A little bit of some, I don't know what, alien, so like a weirdo or out of this world is what I feel about this person. They make me feel very calm and serene. I think they have a presence where they make people feel calm, and I feel like people want to protect them or care for them, or they're the type of person that's very caring and very protective over people. They could have amazing hair because it's horse. Look at this horse with the braids and they could have very nice hair, or they could like braids in some aspects. They could have long, luscious, beautiful, wild hair. And I think part of this horse feels very tamed, but also at the same time very wild. I think they have a good balance of like give and take. And I think they have a good balance of like, yeah, like how much they give another person or how much they take from another person kind of thing. Okay, a couple more oracle cards. What is pile 3's person like? Pile 3's person like? Okay, pile 3's person. Whoa. Okay, no. Whoa. Okay. Pile 3's person like. Pile 3's person like. I'm feeling lazy. So I have lemon, figure 5 lemon, hope, happiness, abundance, cleansing, pure. Yeah, I think your person is just a very pure, genuinely sweet, kind person in general. Whoa. Okay, that's so much. Okay, what is pile 3's person like? Pile 3's person like? No. Pile 3's person like? What is pile 3's person like? That's too many. Please, just one. Okay, sunflower. Yeah, they feel like a very youthful person as well. Yeah, very joyful, very, yeah, with hope, happiness, abundance, loyalty, longevity, joy. I'm really being called to the happiness and vibrancy of these cards, and also yellow. Yellow could be your person's favorite color, or they're just they feel like a yellow, like if a color could describe them, yellow. And also golden tiger's eye, yellow, golden. I think your person is very bright. They could also like sunsets or sunrises. Yellow could be their favorite color. sunflowers could be their favorite flower. They feel very joyful, very youthful, very expressive, kind of naive, kind of pure. Um, like there's an almost like this recklessness to them too. Like also with this horse, when I was saying it felt wild, but also at the same time tamed. And also with the sunflower always reminds me of the sun card, and that always reminds me of like youth and risk taking and childlike wonder and happiness. I think your person can be quite childish, and that could mean that they could be a little immature at times. But I think they have such a zest and joy for life that it's like hard not to smile when you're around this person. It's hard not to have a good time when you're around this person. Um, yeah, I think there could be a level of recklessness from your person as well. Maybe to a point of like Gryffindorness, up to a Gryffindor level type of recklessness. Um, but yeah, I think they have, they're kind of childlike in a way. And not that they are a child or anything, but they feel youthful, they feel young, and they feel expressive and risky, and yeah, and I think part of you really likes how risky this person can be, um, and it gives you butterflies or makes you tingle or makes you like it makes you feel young again, in some aspects, if that makes sense, and not that you, I think it's not that you don't feel young, but it feels like it makes you enjoy the small things in life too. Okay, so I'm gonna get into your tarot cards to answer our question now, whether or not you should give this person another chance. Should pile 3 give this person another chance? 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 The Tower in reverse. Ooh. Should pile 3 give this person another chance? Should pile 3 give this person another chance? Oh, interesting. I got the image of like maybe you just moved away for something and like you're trying to reconnect with this person in some aspect. That's a lot of cards, but I'll take them. I have Death in reverse. I have the King of Cups upright, and then I have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Oh. Okay, should pile 3 give this person another chance? Should pile 3 give this person another chance? I think it's very hard for you to walk away from your person. I think you feel very emotionally fulfilled with your person. I think something big happened where y'all had to take a break or some sort of pause. And then I have the 8 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. I already have the 8 of Cups here. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Oh, and maybe you're feeling like all of this hard work, all of this things that we were working towards, all of that we were working for feels like it's gone to waste. And I want to tell you, any sort of effort or attention or anything that you've done with this person will never go to waste, okay? Interesting. And then I have 2 more cards here. I have the King of Pentacles, Spears, and then I have the World in reverse. Okay, I think something kind of big and out of both of your hands happened where you had to take a break from this relationship, or you had to take a pause from this person, or something big happened here. And then I have the Star in reverse. I feel like you're feeling not very hopeful about this connection, but part of you just can't leave this person, or part of you can't forget this person, or part of you just, yeah, I think maybe if you were in a different relationship, you keep constantly thinking about this person. And I think your person thinks very, very highly of you as well. I think you all had a lot of great times together. And I think maybe part of it was that you wanted different things at the same time. Like you wanted something more serious, they wanted something less serious, or vice versa. They wanted something serious, you didn't want something super committal. But I think you're having a hard time walking away or ending things with your person. And I'm feeling like, yeah, you're feeling like a little bit of despair about this connection, and you're feeling a little bit of like, did I put all this hard work in for nothing? Of course you did not. with this King of Pentacles, and also this King of Cups, I think you're both very established people in general. I think there's like this level of like, it's not like, it doesn't feel like your person has done anything bad. It doesn't feel like this connection has stopped in any way because of what you have done or your person has done. It feels like this is more of a circumstantial thing that's happened, and it's like, do I take that risk and like have a life with this person? Maybe you're just going through a divorce, or this person's going through a divorce, and you're both like, is this worth it? Is it something that we want to try? Is it something that we want to do? And with this world in reverse, I feel like you're scared of people judging you, or yeah, people judging you or your person or both of you for actions and stuff like that. And I feel like you're both feeling a little bit of despair over this connection because you're like, I think I'm in love with my person, or there's a very deep sense of love with this person in you. Um, but it feels like there's some sort of like outside factors that are influencing your connection. And it feels like you're like, should I fight for this connection or not? Um, it could be that their family or your family doesn't approve of this connection in some aspect. Or again, it could be that thing with divorce, or it could be that you have children and you don't know how well it enmesh in your life. Um, I think you're both very emotionally mature, very emotionally like both very practical and have a good stable lives like separately on your own, but also like you could have that together. Um yeah, also whenever like this the golden tiger eyes, I'm always like drawn to the word golden. I think you think your person is golden. Um Four of Wands, yeah. I think you can create a home together, a life together. Um But yeah, it feels like something big and unexpected. Because like the Tower card, whenever the Tower card comes up, it's big and unexpected. You had no idea it was coming, and it kind of kicked you in the butt. Also with it in reverse, it was something even extra you were not expecting. That happened here in this connection that like stopped it or broke it apart or something. Um, Maybe some sort of action that your person did like was very very shocking or something. Um, but I'm not getting the feeling that your person is very bad or wrong or whatever. Also with this haughtiness here, they could be a little pretentious. Um, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm feeling like you have a hard time letting this go because you'll have a really great. It feels like y'all had a really great relationship, or like yeah, there's some. It feels like some sort of outside factor has stopped this connection from continuing or stop this, and like maybe you're trying to now you're trying to reconnect with this person, but you are not super hopeful that they want the same things anymore or something like that, or if you should shoot your shot again or whatever. um Something like that, something along those lines is what I'm getting. I want to get some more confirmation though. Okay. Should have three. Give their person another chance. Should probably give their person another chance. So I have the duck and chrysanthemum, luck. Okay, and then I have the beaver and birch, home. And I have the spider and passion flower, creative ingenuity. Um, Maybe y'all have to sneak out and see each other a lot or something like that. And it's gotten to the point where it's really, really hard to try to keep this connection up because you're hiding it from your family or hiding it from people or something. Something happened where outside factors have affected your connection, is what I'm getting. And again, with this home, I think you can create a really great, solid life with your person. Um, Passion for you, I think y'all are very passionate with each other. I am getting that with this luck that came out. I don't think. I think. I think there's gonna kind of like perfect timings need to occur here or something like that. Like you're gonna have to be lucky. Um, or you and your person like getting lucky with each other. Um, but I think yeah, y'all feel like you can create a nice stable home with each other. And also with this spider and passion flower, again, passion and lucky, feeling lucky. Um, like getting lucky or whatever. So you could be very passionate people as well. So you could have a more physically intimate connection. I think this situation, I don't know what your situation is specifically, what was that big tower moment, but you're gonna have to kind of solve it with a lot of creativity, and kind of out of the box thinking, if that makes sense. That's interesting. This reminds me with this 10, it makes me think 10 of like cups. Again, with that home, that feeling of family. Also, 2 makes me think of 2 of cups. 2 of pentacles, some sort of balancing act that y'all are kind of taking place in here. Yeah, some sort of decision or balancing card that's happening. But yeah. I want to get some channeled love messages from a person so you can see what they're thinking about you, how they're feeling about you, other things like that. So honestly, I don't know if you should give your person another chance or not, because like it feels like there's... Hi there, Pal 3. I'm so sorry. My camera cut off before I put the channeled love messages. These are the ones that I had out when I was saying it. It said, if I reach out, will you reciprocate? You give me butterflies. You hurt me. I want to learn everything about you. I'm jealous and I hope we kiss. And here it felt like there could have been maybe some sort of third party situation, and your person lacked boundaries, and that you and this could have been the tower moment where you didn't realize your person was going to react like this, even if you didn't do anything wrong or anything. And also with this, you give me butterflies. I think you both give each other butterflies. I think it's very sweet and stuff. I will just give you new channeled messages because I want you to see and things. So if things pop up again, that will be really cool, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna get some channeled love messages from your person for real now. But yeah, I'm so sorry that my camera cut off there. But yeah. What would pile 3 like to say? Pile 3's person like to say to pile 3. I know I messed up. Okay, yeah, that could have been that jealousy thing that we saw earlier. And then it says, be my boo. Yeah, I think your person really, really likes you. What else? Okay. Oop. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I can tell you anything. I feel like you don't understand me. Interesting that these two came out together. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, maybe your person did something that was bad, and that's why you're like, oh, should I give them another chance? Because you didn't realize that they were going to react the way that they did. I think they really want you back, and if they messed up, I feel like they really, really regret it. I feel like I can tell you anything. I feel like you don't understand me. I feel like that used to be the case, and now I feel like it might be like this, or vice versa. This is super interesting to me because these feel like almost like opposites. And I think part of it is just because like you cut them off in some aspect, or like you're not talking to them anymore kind of thing. Yeah. Here, I think we're better as friends. Interesting. So this could have been past energy where they didn't want something committal with you, but then so you decided, okay, cool, no worries, then we're going to move on. We're just not going to do this. And I think that's what they want now. You know what I mean? Like they really regret thinking this before or wanting this before. Okay, and then I don't want you to know how much you affect me. Yeah, of course. Yeah, and it feels like maybe you're like, okay, maybe this person just doesn't care about me. They feel super childish and happy, and like they don't care about me. Yeah, but they clearly really do. I think this is past energy where it's like, I think we're better as friends, and this is making them like, this is what they told you, and you decided, okay, cool, we can just stay friends then. And now they're like, I messed up, be my boo. And also with those past channeled love messages that I got before I reshuffled for you, I'm really being drawn to that, like I was jealous, and I think they didn't know what they had until they lost it kind of thing. And maybe it created that big tower moment for your person. And like, yeah, with the star, I think they're in despair, or you're in despair of like, yeah, I think they're in despair that they've messed things up, and that you're not going to give them another chance. And also, like, I think we're better as friends, and also I don't want you to know how much you affect me. I feel like they're pretending to be chill about it, but they're not. They're not. And I think this used to be the case. Like, I felt like they could like tell you anything and they really felt this, but now it's like they don't want you to know how much you affect them. And also, because you're not talking, there's no way that they can explain themselves to you. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, that's all I have for you, pile 3. If that resonated, please give a like and leave a comment down below your specific situations. I'm so sorry that the camera just stopped just before the channeled love messages, so maybe I needed to draw some more channeled love messages for y'all. But yeah, anyways, if you would like more videos done by me, please press that subscribe button and you'll be notified for whenever I post a new video. But if that's everything, thank you so much. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye, pal 3.